Okay, Coach, thank you for speaking to Sport Klub. Welcome to Belgrade. First of all, there is this new player in Partizan squad, which was your player for just a few days ago. So how would you describe Jalen Smith and his game, and what do you think that he will bring to Partizan?
I don't want to judge. It's not my job anymore. So I believe the coaching staff and the management and everybody knows exactly the player and what he can bring to them. About our experience with him was very good. Great guy, great person, good basketball player. Yeah, so very, very nice guy.
Okay, Coach, you took over Virtus just few weeks before the beginning of the season, and now we see Virtus completely different than the one the year before, when it was in the middle of the standings. Now in the top of the standings. So what did you bring to these guys, and what did you change in this team, at the training, or at the practices, at the games?
No, I just brought my style, my vision about the way to handle the personnel. We have a very good roster, very competitive. From my side, I tried just to bring some normality into an environment who suffer a lot of stress during the summer, at the beginning of the season. So my mission was just to put everybody in a condition to perform and to focus in basketball, not missing energy in some conflict who can really hurt a team. So just normalize the activity of the club and the team. That's it.
Yeah, and the players responded obviously, because Virtus is playing very well, winning a lot of games. Where do you see Virtus? It's a half of the season. Where do you see Virtus in a month or two?
No, it's very difficult. No, it's very difficult to talk about that. We are all quite experienced to predict the risk of a EuroLeague season. So long, so stressful, with so many injuries who can really affect the competitiveness of the teams. So we want to just continue, enjoy the process, enjoy the path, despite we know that we will face troubles. It's part of our job. And just continue to believe in ourselves and to prove. It's very challenging, but for us, from day one, it's a matter to prove that we belong the top level of this league.
It's about the team, these players, and you as a coach, you belong to the top. But then again, Virtus as a club, as an organization, it also belongs to EuroLeague, but it wasn't the part of EuroLeague for a long, long time. So how do you see Virtus coming back? This is the second year in EuroLeague. How did you see this important powerhouse being back to the top?
First of all, from my side, it's an honor as Italian, as a basketball passionate before to be a pro coach. See Virtus Bologna back in the top of European basketball, on elite of European basketball is very exciting. As I told you, be part of this process. It's an honor. Sit on a bench where before me were so successful coaches like Sergio Scariolo, like Sasha Djordjevic, and back in the years, Ettore Messina, Alberto Bucci, Dan Peterson, many big names. It's impressive. This club and this management has only 6 years history. And it's unbelievable how fast they grow. and how fast they brought Virtus back in elite. Actually, you see the palmarès and you see 3 Super Cup, 1 Italian League, 1 Euro Cup, 1 BCL. Impressive. I don't know how many clubs can show so many trophies in a short time. And it's not only a matter of a budget or investment. It's a matter of style, choices, and mentality. This club, since back in the past, it's a winning program. And we are just trying to show and to prove that we are worthy of such an important legacy.
You said it's an honor for you as an Italian pro coach, as a basketball passionate, to be a coach of Virtus. How would you describe for somebody who doesn't know much about Virtus, who is also basketball passionate but young one, what is Virtus?
It's a matter to go on YouTube. They can digit Virtus and they can see everything. A club capable to valorize players, coaches, players who went to NBA after Virtus Bologna. It's a club capable to win in a same season all the trophies and the competition, what we call the Grand Slam. It's something unique. But as I told you before, to be a club is a brand. All around the world, when you say Virtus, they know what you are talking about.
Okay, few more questions. You were a coach of Latvian national team right after the World Cup. You took over Virtus. First of all, are you tired, and how do you see this long season, both in international basketball, national team basketball, and club basketball? Can be this? Can this keep on going like this? With windows?
Honestly, I can't wait to have my February window. I miss my November window. I miss my guys. I miss the country, the people there. There is a special red rope who connect me with this basketball community. I don't know, everything starts, by coincidence. And here in Belgrade, we played one of our first game. After the pre-qualification to World Cup, we came here to have our first game. And I don't know, probably, the only game we lost during our 2 years experience before to go World Cup. I don't know, it's something special, difficult to describe. But they represent my booster. So despite I know this season is long, will be very stressful, I can't really wait to be there and give my help and my contribution to develop the program. We have big goals in front of us.
Okay, you're not afraid of 80 plus games with the club and then going to the national team. Of course, you said why. I mean, they are your booster. But then again, how would you see players rejecting to play for their national teams after a season so long? I mean, of course, you can understand them, but then on the other hand, that thing which national team brings, that booster, is enormous.
Yes.
I mean, you can see.
And I'm talking about another country. It's not my country.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. For example.
No, the point is connected with their bodies. They have to take care of themselves. They collect many injuries. For a coach, it's different. It's a matter to save mental energies. It's very important for me to have a very accountable coaching staff, great coaching staff in Team Latvia, a great coaching staff in Virtus Bologna. It's a way to delegate, it's a way to share sacrifices, to share responsibilities, despite, of course, the last word is always for the head coach. Players is different. They expose themselves, they play very physical basketball, they collect many injuries, and summertime is time to rest, and window of period is time to select the effort, not to expose themselves too much. So I'm totally on their side when they decide not to participate, because it's a matter to select your efforts. And in this format of basketball, for everybody, NBA, EuroLeague players, is very important to take care of their body.
At the end, we have this important game tomorrow, last one in EuroLeague in this 2023 season. How do you see this game against Partizan in this hostile environment?
Of course, difficult, but on the other hand, very challenging. I really appreciate their style of basketball. Also the way they build the roster to play a modern basketball that prove one more time the vision of a coach and a management like Partizan, and a very successful coach like Zeljko Obradović. You know, despite the experience and the unbelievable successful career, I really like his way to move his vision of basketball ahead. He's probably one of the coach who affect basketball the most. European basketball has to be the vote to people like Obradović, because he made everybody better, and he moved the bar always at the next step and the next level. And tomorrow the bar will be very high and the atmosphere will be special, but as I told you, also very challenging, because I'm proud of my guys. I will be super proud of them if they will prove to be capable to show their basketball personality in such a specific environment.
Is there anything specific that you, for example, took away from Coach Obradović when you look at his games? Some details, some...
There are many, as I told you. And every time you have the possibility to cross his teams, is an opportunity to grow and to improve. Is a clinic, is a basketball clinic. And also 40 minutes coaching against him. It's a matter of control the game, every single possession, because this is a coach who coached the team every single possession, and he has this natural ability to emphasize and to recognize every weakness of the opponents and emphasize and elevate and impulse the quality of his roster. He is an inspiration for me, and even when I didn't play EuroLeague, I was looking at him as a model, as a point of reference.